Welcome back, everyone, to another Surviving Mars relaunch stream here from the Chemimont Game Studio in Sofia, Bulgaria. I'm one of your hosts, Pavel. I'm a producer on the side of Chemimont for the title. And my friend here.
I'm Ljubo, and I'm the lead designer for Surviving Mars Relaunched.
I promise not to do this, but he does have a very on-topic stars and moon shirt, which I love, by the way. And yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun, a lot of fun today. Shots fired. Okay. So it's been an amazing ride for us. Today we are marking the final stretch towards the release of not only the DLC but also of the larger patch that we have for that's coming along with the DLC on the 8th of September. If you haven't seen it anywhere from the press releases, we are releasing on the 8th of September. And yeah, it's been a bumpy road, especially during launch. We had 7 patches just after launch so that we can fix some stuff and add additional content, additional tweaks to the game. But at some point, we needed a little bit of more space to focus on larger changes that we wanted to do. Yeah. So that's why you haven't been receiving any newer patches, because there's a large change coming your way. And today we're going to talk about that.
Yeah, it's a huge change. And also, just a quick note, we are looking at chat, so if you have any questions for us, please don't hesitate to ask. We're here to answer them as best as we can.
Yes, we're going to talk a lot, but we're also going to mainly be showing the game. We're going to fight the urge to show you everything and leave a little bit of mystique for you to find out on your own. So I will be punching Ljubo if he goes a little bit too much into spoilers of what you're going to see in 1.10. Is that what we're calling it? 1.10?
1.10, I think, is easier to understand.
Okay, yeah. So just to set up some expectations, today we're going to talk a little bit more about what's coming in the free patch. For all of you who already own the game or want to try just the base game, we're going to talk a little bit more about the DLC and what changes it's coming with them. Ljubo is going to be on the second monitor here, and he's going to be viewing at both Twitch and YouTube Live chat, so that he can stop me and ask some questions that he'll probably be answering anyway.
Yeah.
So and we're gonna have a ton of fun, I hope. Yeah. All right.
And then I will be spoiling things and dodging hit.
All right. Cool.
Cool.
So, as you can see, same old menu, but we're going to go through the new game menu just to show you some of the stuff that's coming with DLC.
First one is Pavel, what is that icon up there?
Ljubo had a pet peeve to add a little bit more context, because newer players were having a little bit of an issue with figuring out all of the larger UIs, and we had a pass for quality of life and making the game a little bit easier to understand and not get lost if you're not a veteran player, because veteran players have already went through all of this. But we also have 2 new commander profiles, which are basically focused around food. One of them is the agronomist, and the other one is the horticulturalist.
The horticulturalist.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, the horticulturalist is mostly focused on hydroponic farms, and it's
and a lot of crops options.
Yeah, they have a lot of crop options, but the big thing they get is that their hydroponic farms require no workers and are fully automated. So this is a very fun and easy profile if you want to explore the new content, because you get a lot of food this way, because again, no workers. The agronomist is focused more mainly on the more traditional farms, and also they get vegetation early, so a bit of terraforming there as well.
All right.
But now let's load preset game, because we can't show you everything. And while we're loading, something to mention about save game compatibility.
Yes.
We have kept and maintaining save game compatibility for a long time now, and frankly it's becoming a bit silly at this point, but we are also releasing a very huge update. So what we're going to do is, on most of our fronts, you'll be able to load old save games, but we very highly recommend that you start a new game, because there is a good chance, because of the balance changes and everything, that your old colony may not function the way it used to do. And if you don't want to see a starving colony, then
we'd recommend starting a fresh save.
Yeah. Apart from that, on Steam we will be leaving the 107 branch. Yeah. So you can finish your save games and play to your heart's content on the other version.
All right, so we're here on this beautiful colony, which has only 12 colonists right now, so 1 rocket's worth. And we have set a balanced colony, but before we dig into that, I think the largest thing that we should start as a change from the free update is the new research system. So, while you remember the old one that was more linear in the way you unlocked, this one is a little bit different. You've probably seen the dev diaries that show it, but now we're going to show a little bit in practice and how it works. Maybe Lou can explain a little bit more about why we went with the board and generally in that direction.
Well, the old system was good, but we were reaching its limits. I mean, we, as you know, for the last DLCs, we had to invent new categories just to be able to have all the researchers there, but this is unsustainable, so we had to think of a new system that has a lot more space to grow. And we also wanted to do something more interesting with it and make the game a bit harder in the process, because right now researching everything is not as easy as it once was.
Yeah.
But still possible. I want to stress that out. It's still possible to research everything. It just takes a lot more time and a lot more planning.
All right, so can you start off with where you start off on this board and how you progress?
Your first researches are unlocked when you land your first rocket on Mars.
Yeah.
Easy, simple. Yeah.
But also,
sometimes that may not be the only start point, because if you have some technologies unlocked due to your sponsor or due to
your commander,
you'll be able to start from there as well. So you'll have a secondary starting point. This makes some commander profiles very interesting to play.
Yeah.
So even one extra technology makes a lot of difference. Second difference, right now the old research points are still there. They're still generated.
Wait, before you go into the research, into the new tech points, initiatives.
Ooh, let's talk initiatives.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing you can do is there are sometimes not exactly text, but we call them initiatives that have a condition, and if you meet that condition, as you can see here, achieve 15 birds on Mars, you can get a different location from where you can start. Yeah.
So it's basically an entry point into the boards from another location, which gives a lot more incentive to do specific builds if you want to rush that special technology that you have in mind. For instance, have 40 plus wind turbines will allow you to start from here, where you have additional upgrades for wind, and maybe you can focus on wind for powering your colony.
And there are some fun things around here as well. For example, there is one initiative right at the bottom of the screen, right, called Human Alteration, and in order to get these researches, as you can see, or I don't know, can you, but they're not connected with anything else, and in order to get to that initiative, you need to pass a special wall, which is something unique that we couldn't do before, and right now we can do such cool things.
There's a question: how does the tech shuffle game rule work now? Basically, before the game moved around the locations of the tech, while right now the shuffle. How is it called? Chaos Theory.
Yeah.
Chaos Theory works by shuffling some of the connection points between techs. So techs are basically on the same place, but they can randomize some of the key connections, which looks a little bit underwhelming, but when you start playing it, it actually makes a ton of difference. I was surprised, at least. And yeah. There were some reasonable questions here that we're going to answer. For instance, how does reduce...
we'll answer that questions a bit later, but we'll answer that. And something I want to stress about the new research system is you can focus your research in one direction and try to go for a specific tech or building. And for example, if you want to see a specific tech, you can search it. We have search functionality now. Let's try rovers. Things with rovers. Yeah. And you can see how they're highlighted.
I'm zooming a bit too up, but hopefully you guys see it. So basically you have most of the rover specific text.
Yeah. And a bit more about how the whole thing works. Your old research points are generated the same way they were before, but at some point you get a tech point. For example, here if you reach 1,350 research points, you get a tech point, and you can spend it whenever you want. But in time, the next tech points will get more expensive, and that's why at the end of the game, it's really hard to get everything. But it is possible. It just takes time and dedication.
It's putting it mildly, but yeah, true.
Okay, yeah. And I don't think we have anything here, but
there's some quality of life stuff, like you can wish list specific texts, and you can auto research it. Like the system can auto research it once you have the tech points available.
Yeah,
this is for
and if you
later game.
Something and research it by mistake, you can undo it. So you have these options here.
Like before committing to it, not like at any point you can unresearch something.
I see a question here. Yes, it does. The new tech tree does open a lot of new spaces we can use and add more text.
Yes.
Because as you can see, you can drag around and zoom in, zoom out. We can add a lot of new technologies, and we did add new technologies.
For instance, this is the section for feeding the future.
When we counted it, it was more than 60 new technologies are added already.
It's in the dev diary that Vlado wrote. I think it was 60.
Yeah.
Good question. How does the breakthrough research work? So breakthroughs, as you know, they're unlocked based on events or anomalies or stuff like that. So there is a special section of the board which contains the breakthroughs, events, mysteries, connected texts, and all of those basically special technologies. And you have the main tree, which is everything else.
Yes. I see a question about the queue. In the wish list, you have a much larger queue, and you can. I have played games where I have queued up 12 to 13 researches at some points.
You play.
Yes.
5D chess. Okay.
But this is the wish list is just if you want it, but it's there. I know some people that don't like to play with the wish list at all because they think that things are changing so fast that they need to be on point at all times. So
yeah,
that's a strategy as well.
That's another thing that the new system actually allows, is that you can actually stockpile tech points and invest them in stuff when you need it to. My bane of existence is the subsurface heater that I needed to rush on some of the more colder maps, and I didn't know when it's gonna be there. But for instance, I can have a couple of tech points just devoted to that, and some resources that I can plop it down when I need to, instead of having it and not using it. So yeah.
Okay.
Plus, there's still the where before we had the columns, which were the research areas. Now they're still divided into areas. We didn't call them areas.
Let's show that when we show the boosted.
Okay.
I think that's the best way to show that there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Let's show a bit more of the cone, I think.
Yeah. So right now we have a more of a residential dome here, and we have the production dome here, which is mainly feeding people. So those 12 colonists have a lot of room, and I think the main thing we should explain here is how the new services system works.
Okay, let's show the big shiny new row over for the services. As you can see, here is a breakdown. The big change here is that before colonists picked one interest and they were going to that interest for that particular day, and if they couldn't find that service, they were unhappy about it. Instead, we are now going to basically having the service exist and not being overcrowded is enough for you to get bonuses to your stats. And this kind of makes sense, because if there is a bar in town, you don't need to go there every night to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
yeah, you can view it in several different ways, just based on the context. For instance, is the overall level of services in the dome sufficient? Which services are not sufficiently covered in terms of capacity, which are not provided at all? You can view them in the colonists themselves, like what kind of effects they get to their stats, because in the end of the day, the services actually provide stat boosts.
Yeah, and you can see here the whole sum is presented in the info panel as well. If there is, in this case, we have enough capacity for everything, but if you do not have enough service space, the quality of the services that is provided will drop because of people that are unserviced. So you don't need to have every service anymore for people to be happy, but you do need to make your own build on how you want to achieve happy colonists. Another big change is that when people were working, they are losing some of their stats.
Depending on the place they're working and their occupation.
Yeah. For example, workers in more physical fields will lose more health. Yeah, let's show
mine. Because of course.
Yeah, they will lose a lot of health every time they work. While on the other hand, if you are looking at research, they will lose more sanity. Yeah, and sometimes, for example, people working in service buildings will also, I think, lose comfort. And
yeah, it's not easy working with people.
Yeah, they will lose sanity and comfort.
Yeah,
which kind of makes sense. So based on the mix of what your workers are in the dome, you can make your own build on how and what services you will need.
Yeah, there was a very good question. The morale stat was one of the hardest to obtain. Is there going to be a buff for morale for early to mid game and mid game?
Yes, there are more ways to gain morale and less in some new ways. Some of the old ways are no longer valid, but there are some new ways, and one of them, is the new food system.
Yes, but before that, I want to say, like, the worst thing that we've ever discussed here was basically like, hey, we're pioneers, we're going to Mars, and we land, and everything is so cool. Oh, you don't have a casino? What the hell is this? I'm leaving. I'm Earthsick. I load the rocket. Yeah. So we've tried to balance services so that doesn't happen. Plus, the founders, I think, have their own little boost to the harshness of being the first on Mars.
Yes, and one more thing as well. If you service buildings are grouped in depending on their type, and similar buildings will just increase the capacity. So, for example, if you build a small park here and you have already a medium park, this will just increase the number of serviced in dome, and depending on the stats of the park, maybe they will drop a little, but I think the Spark servers have the same server, just different service size.
All right. Should we move to the food? Since we're on colonists, maybe we should flip it, like how food is consumed, and then we can go into the delicacies. And you want to do that?
How food is consumed?
Yeah, and then we can move into the production.
Okay, let's
Because I see this taco truck. I call it taco truck, but it's not a taco truck. It's a food stand. So basically, this is the smallest building for food. It is the smallest. It's the grocery is the other one.
Yeah, the small grocery is also
It's one hex, yeah. And it's one of the buildings that is coming with the DLC that basically is providing not only food but also delicacies to your colonists. Sorry.
Yeah. So as you can see, the building still has food in it.
Normal food.
Yeah, but you can also add delicacies to the food. And every time a colonist eats at that building, they'll consume both food and any delicacies they can. And based on these delicacies, you will get different bonuses to the colony stats.
Yeah. So yeah,
for example, spices will give you sanity.
Yeah, different delicacies.
I think that's morale. Sorry,
that's morale.
Yeah.
So so different delicacies impact different stats. There are basic and advanced delicacies that you can add, and the food service buildings, actually depending on, it's not an outright tier, but depending on. Let's call it a tier. Can service not all of them. Yeah. Only the late game, more expensive ones can serve all of the available.
And you can see it in the grocery store next door that has a lot more. Oh no, it has the same. I think the diner has a lot more options.
This is a space bar.
Yeah.
We'll have it on the next.
I think in the other dome there is a diner.
No, this is the early save. So.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
All right, so let's go into the production of these.
Okay.
Because we have the, I'm not gonna say that word, the horticulturalist. Okay, yes. The horticulture. Okay, anyway, we have automated hydroponic farms, which is one of my favorite features that's coming in the DLC, because it allows me to actually try and stockpile some food before my first colonists arrive. There's another way to do that now with the DLC, with another building that we're going to tease later on, but. Yeah, you can just do several hydroponics and stock up on food. And since we have the horticulturalist that has 2 techs that unlocks a lot of crops, we have all the crops that you can grow in a normal game in the hydroponic farm. Yes.
There are some extra crops that only come from story events.
Okay, cool. Keep your secrets. But yeah, now the different crops can not only be a trade-off between the amount of food and the amount of resources that are required to grow them or the growing time, but they're also sometimes a split of how much food and delicacies or only delicacies are grown depending on the actual thing that you're trying to grow.
Yeah. And yes, something else you probably noticed by now, but we have done a lot of improvements to the UI, UX of the game. A lot of things have changed in the info panels. For example, you can see what the building will produce easily with the icons and things like that. We have done a lot of work in trying to make the game easier to understand.
Let's hope we did a good job.
Yeah.
But also, one thing that is coming to Surviving Mars is food decay.
Yes.
Since, it's a little bit in the late game, you get... Hopefully I won't fall right now. Since in the original game, you get stockpiled a ton of food in the later stages of the game, we decided to do something about that.
Yes. Because we're nice like that. So we decided to make both food and delicacies decay, and about 4% at the moment that each soul will be gone.
Solar power is indoors. Yeah, I was mind blown by that as well, and I had a lot of hours in this game. You can build solar panels inside and Stirling generators, and they don't suffer as much from the dust. It's great. It's great.
Yeah, but that was in the base game. Just
in the base game, yeah.
Yeah, those crops are not unlocked from the start.
Yes.
Just because we have the commander profile that gave us 2 texts that unlock new crops. That's why we have them. And there is an extra crop.
So this one and the gene...
it's over there, yeah.
Gene adaptation, yeah. So basically these two unlock a lot of options for your farms.
Yeah, and there is another crop that's not unlocked by the horticulturalist, and you have to research it from the tech tree.
Oh, yeah, the
coffee.
Yes, coffee is a unique delicacy since it's on its own production chain, you can say, and consumption chain even. So,
I think it's fair to say that it's its own consumption chain, but the production is relatively the same.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, because you need special buildings like the coffee vending machine and the barista cafe to consume coffee, and they do not consume food. So coffee is different in that regard, but yeah.
We're gonna see it in the next save game. There's a good question about where these byproducts of food are stored and can they be viewed in global counts. Yes,
Why,
so
what are those storages over there?
Yeah, first looking at the global ones, you can see them on the resource bar. You have the basic food, which is your food green cubes. And you have your delicacies here, which is a total of all of the types of delicacies you have in your colony. Where they're stored, are they in production, consumption buildings, or stored in service buildings, and each one of them has their own dedicated depot or their universal delicacies.
This is the universal delicacies depot. Maybe show it in the build menu.
Yeah. All right.
Let's show how things look. Yeah.
So yeah, there are a lot of new delicacies that you can grow, and produce.
Well, not all of them.
Not all
grown.
of them. Yeah. True.
There are ways to get. That's one thing we had a lot of fun with. There are many ways to get certain delicacies. Someone said food trader. Some of the new delicacies can even be imported from Earth.
Oh yeah, true. But not all.
Yeah, mainly spices and sugars because they're the easiest to store.
Mm-hmm. Right, you want to go into the second save?
Let's go to the second save.
2.1 was a good one.
Yep.
All right, so now we're a little bit further down. You can see the domes that we already saw, but we also have a passage hub that is uniting two of the...
no, that's not a passage hub, I think.
It's a passage, sorry. It's a passage that's...
Yeah.
I go on autopilot. Passage hub. That unites the two domes. Here is one other thing that we've added to an existing building, which is the dairy cow, which instead of, doing the bad thing with the cows, you basically milk them and make cheese and butter out of them. That sounded bad. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
And what can you do with these? Because now we're going into the more advanced delicacies that you don't just grow in hydroponics or in other buildings. You process some of the available delicacies into more advanced ones that have a higher stat boost.
Yes. For example, here in the bakery, you can transform normal food and butter into bread.
Yeah, it's off right now because the cows have still not produced their butter, so they require butter and food to produce bread. It's a nice little building. It's not a consumption building. I need to stress out. It is a production building. Colonists don't go and queue into bread lines. We're from Eastern Europe. We don't do that here. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Want to talk about this?
Yeah, we decided to add a new version of the farm. a smaller version of the farm. Same crops, but on the other hand, much less space.
Much less space. It has
And-
lower yield, but at some points of the game, you don't want like to have to commit a whole
Yes.
section of the dome
And-
only to a farm.
For example, in here, you can see that this farm is set on making sugarcane, which produces mainly sugar. So you can use it to produce a specific delicacy. In this case, sugar.
Now I'm imagining that not McDonald's is actually gonna send us burgers instead. Funny thing, there is a fast food restaurant which can service a lot of people.
Yes.
But yeah, does the outside animal dome open up like the other domes?
Someone noticed something interesting.
Go for it.
Zoom out a bit. Select the dome and zoom out a bit. Yeah, we show the connected domes in one
Yes.
big thing. Yeah, and maybe we should mention how services work in connected domes.
Go for it.
So a dome will first service its own people, and then if there's extra space, that space will go to the connected domes.
Yep. It's not merged. Yeah, the ranges. The
Yeah,
ranges are.
yeah, yeah.
It shows that those are part of one achievable system.
Yeah, of one dome system. Yeah.
I saw a question that I can't find right now. Okay, I'll look at it a little bit.
Yeah, I can answer the one about the fungal alcohol. We have relatively low rating, so yeah, sorry if you want.
He's talking about age ratings.
Yeah, if you don't, if you want alcohol in the game, this will have to be done through a mod.
It's not just that, because we already have alcohol in the game. But if you're gonna make alcohol,
we
you're gonna
have
need...
drinking in the game as a vague concept. We have a bar in the game. We don't have explicit alcohol, so
He is
yeah.
right. He is right.
Uh,
That allows us some leniency. So this is real talk. All right. So yeah, we have the diner here, which, as you can see, can use 6 out of all of the delicacies and serve them. Oh, now serving is an interesting thing, which is basically a more flavor that we can add. Like, what are your chefs doing with all of these delicacies? Just add a little bit of more, as I said, flavor to.
Yeah. Let's just say that
To the
at some
simulation.
point there are some very unorthodox burgers.
Yes, those unorthodox burgers. Okay, how do vegans work, Lubo?
Vegans work in a very specific way.
They don't touch meat.
Yeah. Let's show the politics screen for a while,
All right.
because there is a special law about.
Let's do it in the other save where we have
we'll
the
show
assembly.
it in this bigger save where we have all the. Yeah.
For those of you that haven't played Relaunched, when you build the assembly, you actually get all of the laws that are available to vote. That's why you have a smaller choice here.
Just to make sure that we are seeing your questions, I see the question about the people tiling only one dome over, and we have a surprise there as well, but we will leave it for later.
Yes. Coming back to the vegans question, as far as I remember, they just don't get any of the bonuses for the
Meat.
non-vegan delicacies, because cheese is also...
But you can do something about that.
True. All right, let's go into that.
To the big save.
Free 2, let's go free 2. Break the tea for tea leaves, yeah.
Okay.
You can do both things with cows. Yeah, but it's a game. You know, you have to have trade-offs. You can't have, hey, I have a cow and now I can get everything.
Yeah.
Because now, if that happened, we needed to add a very big trade-off for that. For instance, no, I'm not gonna joke with manure.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a later stage while we have already the assembly. And since Lubo requested to show you this, we're gonna go into
There
this.
is a meat ban law. Let's.
Which one was that? This is the artificial flavoring. This is the meat ban, animal products ban. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, you can commit to this, where you no longer build ranches. And thus you can't make those products.
Yeah, but they will be done. Can be made only by processing plants in that case.
Yeah, but there is a benefit from that, which allows you to have a lot more vegan applicants.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of laws that we've added to work with the food system that can twist up your playthrough in different ways.
Yeah, there are some fun laws.
I don't know. I don't want to show everything, so I'm not gonna go over each and every one of them. But maybe if you want one that you want to show,
let's try to prepare a law now because I want to show something cool.
This one for the boosts.
Yeah, but let's set one to be prepared.
Okay, which one?
Anyone you like. Pick one. Okay, this is cool one. But it's already prepared.
Let's go with the animal products ban. Why not?
Okay. And as you can see, it does not close the interface. Why? Because you can now vote stuff while other stuff is being prepared.
Yes.
Yeah. And let's enact the research focus.
We're going with sustainability, I think.
Yeah.
This will show you how how does the previous system used discounts on the price of different techs, and now we're going to show how that works with the tech points.
Yeah, there was no voting here because that's the assembly option here.
The assembly is just consulting role, I think.
Yeah, and now we pick that up. We have this symbol on these technologies.
Yes, which are the sustainability.
All of the sustainability fields. Yes, and once you research one of those technologies, you'll get a rebate based on how much the
tech point
costs
at this stage.
Yeah.
Okay, chickens are OP.
Okay.
But yeah, that's how that works.
Oh, someone wants something added to the underground.
Is this that save?
I think check. It is that.
No, it's not that one. I'll load the other one.
Yeah, but let's show that someone noticed a big spire somewhere in here.
Yes. So at some point you are going to want to serve all of the delicacies so that your colonists get the full range of stat boosts that are provided. So you can build one of these, which is our panoramic. Why am I? Yeah, leaving this on pause. Which is the panoramic restaurant, and your lovely colonists can go and have this wonderful view of the Martian landscape. Maybe I'm not an artist to make the shots that good, but still. This was very fun making the animation and the colonists follow along with the animation. But
there was a lot of tweaking the rotation speed. And also I want to show something small and cute next to the one of the domes.
This one?
No. This too. But I think there was a question about the passages earlier.
Yes. This thing.
Yes, this thing. We have a passage hub, and you can connect multiple domes to it, and you can connect domes that are farther away to it. And that way you can connect domes, a lot of domes, without having to, So
we know. It's been a while. We know.
Yeah. Okay, and now I will show this building here.
This little buggy thing.
Yeah. Yes, there are bugs in the game. We confirm that.
So you can grow different kinds of insects for food. They're unlocked by specific techs, and you can build your colony basically only on bug meat if you want. Bees do help a lot with the sugar, though.
Yeah,
saved me a couple of times.
Yeah, and they also help a lot with the protein. Okay.
True. Regarding mods, crops are moddable. I think so.
Yeah, and also as part of the changes we are making to the game, we did a lot of work to make the game a bit easier to add new resources, export new resources, and things like that. So that will be possible too.
Yep. How about this thing?
There is no dome travel penalty anymore. Just to answer the question. And we'll talk about the underground in the next step where we have underground. And you can see the cafe here, which serves coffee. And
This is one of the two buildings that
Yeah.
actually utilizes coffee
yeah,
for the...
and it adds a lot of sanity and a lot of morale.
Just like in real life.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if there's anything interesting here like
Oh.
this.
Ooh,
So, Lubo, tell us about the food packaging plant.
the food packaging plant. Let's start with the processing plant, I think.
Processing? Okay, let's do the processing
Yeah,
first.
the food processing plant allows you to convert delicacies to other delicacies.
Oops.
For example, here we can have cultured meat or cheese or butter created from other resources. For example, you can create butter from seeds, which is interesting because seeds were
We know.
used for...
It's not
for-
exactly butter, but sure.
Yeah, but yeah, you can make it from seeds, and seeds have a new purpose. Yeah. Okay, and in the food packaging plant, you can do all sorts of cool things. For example, you can make delicacies into food. So if you need food,
If you overproduce some delicacies and you just
yeah,
want to stockpile
and
it,
if you enact a certain law called artificial flavoring,
Yep.
you also get new ways of creating delicacies.
should I poke you because you're telling a little bit too much? But yeah, just
I
to
have no
stress
regrets.
out, just to stress out this again. There is decay for food resources right now. So 4% of all of your food and delicacies do not get destroyed, but decay each
Yeah.
day. So basically, there is a reason for you to produce more and be on the lookout for the balance of food. Okay, want to go into the underground?
Let's go to the underground.
Okay, I think it was 3.1. Not sure.
Let's see.
We didn't want to push everything into one. Oh, there we go. It's even in the
Yeah.
underground itself.
And here, yeah, fungal farms can now only be grown in the underground, and you have different fungus options.
Yes. Which, again, if someone wants to mod mushroom alcohol, be our guest.
Yeah, and with a special tech unlocked,
Mm-hmm.
maybe we can show that.
I don't know if it's unlocked though.
I think it's the one on the right, upper right.
Upper right. Oh yeah.
Yeah, this one will allow you to create farms in the underground.
Yes.
And what's even more interesting is that you have a different set of crops in the underground than you have above ground. So you can grow things like carrots only in the underground.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a lot of options there as well.
Yes. Rival AI. We've been talking about Rival AI. It's something we'd
Yeah.
like to work more on, but it's not
it's-
right now in the cards.
Yeah, it's a very big thing on its own. We're thinking about it, but this will be a major thing. At some point, it needs to happen, but we'll see where the cards fall.
I'm tempted to show more, but as I said, I want to leave a little bit of mystique for people to actually explore and find out on their own. So maybe we can go into questions more.
Yeah. Any questions, guys?
There's our nice colony. Let's read.
New dome in the underground. Well, you can use all skins, existing skins in the underground, and but for now we didn't plan on adding new skins. Sorry about that.
It's okay. There are legit reasons for not doing that right now.
Yeah.
I know it's trust me, bro, but
Yeah, and I see the question about the FSR4 upscaler. I honestly don't know the answer. Sorry about it.
me neither.
Yeah, if there is something to add on this, we'll communicate it somehow But at the moment, this is technical question. I'm not a technical guy. Sorry.
One thing that we didn't talk about is actually the new traits for colonists.
Yes, we have added some new food traits. One of them is the foodie. And foodies are very happy when they eat delicious food. So they like delicacies more. And then you have the coffee enthusiasts that are... Yeah, and coffee enthusiast is a euphemism because the correct word would have been coffee addict, but we didn't want to add that word to the game. But basically, if there is coffee in the dome, they're happy, and if there's not, they are very, very unhappy. Botanists are needed for the farms, I see the question. Because they use the botany specialization for the new farms. And the new food processing plants use the engineer specialization.
Yeah, trade for food. We can import, as we mentioned. So far, you can't export the delicacies outside of your colony. Underground mushroom farming, yes. Can be. There are specific foods that can be grown in the underground.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, I think we can show them off.
Yeah, I think it's ready. Yeah.
Yes.
You have beets, carrots, sugar beets, and cover crops.
Yes.
Yeah, some of them are much below. Yeah.
The
warfare. We are not planning on adding any conflicts in the game at the moment. We feel that the game, it will push the game in a very different direction.
True. Yeah. Surviving Mars has always been about futurism and techno-optimism was the word. Okay.
No, you cannot convert rotten food. It just goes bad and it's removed.
Fish farms.
Well, there were some ideas about yeah, especially in lakes, but no, for now we don't. But someone probably can make a mod to upgrade the lakes.
Feel free. Do you plan on adding a first-person walking ability in the colony? This is something that I always talk with marketing, because I'm also a marketing person and I like showing beautiful things, and they really want to show things up close. Well, the game is beautiful, but it's not designed to go all in, like sit in the chair of an actual colonist. The visual fidelity is not there. It wasn't never designed to be there. So
yeah,
it's possible. You can follow an existing colonist, I think, and that's something like the experience of going third person.
No new domes and no new radio. Sorry.
Oh, thanks for the appreciation. FPV mode for... I'm sure someone will do it. To be honest, it's not impossible to do.
As for the 20% physics cost reduction, we have converted these effects so instead, to the tech boosts. You saw in, not in
so.
this. We need to prepare it. So.
Okay.
But yeah, they are boosted, these technology fields, and when they are boosted, you get a rebate on research points.
Do you plan to develop espionage?
It's already it's partially in the game, but again, if you want to do something bigger with the rival colonies, this is a big thing itself.
This is probably a DLC on its own.
Same with alien colonies. This is a big thing. It requires a lot of attention and a lot of work, and if we want to do it, we'll do it right. For asteroids, you mean? I think we made some slight changes and bug fixes, but I don't think this DLC will have anything big for asteroids. But
there's a larger thing coming with.
Yeah, but we are planning some things for Machine Utopia. Yeah, you're right. We are the aliens on Mars. And technically, we are illegal aliens as well.
Gold Claw, I haven't played Outpost, to be honest.
I think
We can check it out.
I think I've seen a very, very old game called Outpost that was a turn-based city builder, and it was on Mars, but I honestly don't remember
Could be.
very well. What will be in Machine Utopia? Well, settle down. Let's release this DLC first, and then we'll start talking about Machine Utopia. But yeah, there will be cool stuff there as well.
There's a lot of fixes to train tracks.
A lot of fixes. Yay!
Sure.
Things break down in this game.
Of course they do. It's actually a train
So yeah, yeah, there are a lot of changes under the hood. So especially regarding trains, but
There's been a lot of fixes regarding trains, but the real improvements to the train system are coming with DLC number 2 with Machine Utopia.
Yeah.
Because it makes much more sense to give that feature a lot more time and connect it with the other resources and the other, like the mining and stuff that's coming with Machine Utopia.
why was the development stopped before relaunch? Basically, there was another studio that was working on Surviving Mars, and they did what they had to do. And at some point, we decided to revive the project, but unfortunately, that was not feasible to do with the original one, so we had to do a relaunch. It was technically virtually impossible to do it.
Funding received.
It basically meant
Yeah.
walking 6 years back, something like that. By breakthroughs and story bit mystery text. We showed that a little bit earlier, but basically you have the main board, which is here.
And here you even have a breakthrough somewhere, I think.
It's in special, yeah.
Yeah. And as you can see, these are not linked.
Yeah, since they roll, like depending on what you get as a random chance or trigger in the anomaly, they arrive on their own, not on a specific place.
I want to ask you this question because it's cool. If you were a colonist, what would your traits be?
I like food.
Can I say something like, I don't know, fit or something like that?
I don't know. You say. You tell me.
I don't know.
And coffee. Sorry, what was it? It's not addict.
Enthusiast.
I'm a little bit an addict, so I mean.
There will be no new mysteries because mysteries are very hard to do, and technically they take a lot of time and a lot of testing. And what we're focused on with the mysteries is making them work properly at the moment.
True. We are adding some.
That being said, there are a lot of story events that change the game a lot, and since we're using better scripting system, we have some cool new effects and events that were not possible before.
Yeah.
Like I said, there are new crops, 7 new traits, things like that. Any other questions, guys?
If not, we should close it before I show something else.
Let's show something else. Come on. Let's give people something more.
Still fighting the urge though.
Don't fight it.
All right, let's show some laws. These laws are sometimes interesting.
Yeah, there were some of the laws were reworked. Let's show one of the first ones because let's show the rocket travel time.
Rocket travel time?
Yeah, it's in the tech regulation, the first one. Yeah. Here we can see that it's you have different options here now. You can use an orbit that consumes more fuel but it's faster, or less fuel but it's slower.
Yeah. And the other one is actually the research outsourcing.
Yeah, outsourcing is now low, and you have different options and different tiers.
Yep.
$15,000 colonists. Wow.
Well,
Well,
I think there's a programmer screaming somewhere in the other room right now.
yeah. People are asking for interesting text. Let's have some text.
For interesting tech.
Yeah.
All right. What do you want to see?
Let's show them the text around the Moho. I think.
Moho. Okay.
Because
That's like a very popular one.
Yeah. Yeah. For example, you can make it, if you're going not through the initiative but through the ordinary way, you can go to some researches that make it less expensive, but in general it is more expensive now, so yeah.
It's
Something I want to mention, we did balance a lot of things.
True. Some things are harder to do now because it didn't make sense for domes to have the resource requirements of some smaller buildings.
Yeah. And so some things are more expensive now, and also the amount of metals you get on maps has been balanced, things like that. So
yep. Okay. I think that we went through a lot of stuff today.
yeah.
There is a dev diary that's coming out soon. So
Yeah, and it will talk
specifically about
food. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we're on the verge of going for the 8th.
Yeah. And I think there will be another dev diary before release, but let's keep this one a secret.
Regarding the dome connectivity, is the hub necessary for interconnectivity? Yes.
Yes, and how deterministic breakthroughs are in the current patch.
Wait. In other words, do you have to connect a dome directly to a hub for connecting? Yeah, you need to connect it to a dome, to a passage hub, and if the passage hub is between those two domes, they're automatically, colonists can use it as a neighboring dome.
Yeah.
Anyway.
How deterministic breakthroughs are in the current patch? Well, first things first, we still have the choice of breakthroughs instead of just giving you one breakthrough.
Yeah.
And there were some anomalies in the underground especially that were very deterministic in which breakthroughs they gave you. And we removed them and gave you some breakthroughs anomalies instead. So you'll get a choice there and they will be randomized.
Okay. You like trains, Clocker?
Yeah,
You're gonna like the
some
second
people
DLC,
like
I think.
Infinite Max Disasters. So yeah.
All right.
I
think that we made an hour.
Yeah.
We're here. We're continuing work, and hopefully you'll really like what's coming in 8th of September.
Yeah.
Can't stress it enough. And yeah, let's hope that your old colonies survive with the new balance, because like you saw, imagine if you have an existing save game with all of the all of the text that you've committed to and unlocked. What will happen is you will load the game, some of them won't exist, you'll get refunded some of the tech points, but you'll still, let's say, not get that boost, not get a specific thing that made your colony work, and you're gonna have to rebalance that up in the air
again. And the crops that you were growing are now different, and maybe they produce less food but more delicacies, or only delicacies. So but also there are a lot of changes that we didn't mention, but the amount of changes are huge. Even how starvation works is changed and things like that. So hopefully you'll play it and enjoy it. Honestly, I don't know how we'll present the full patch log, change log for the
Okay. It'll be fun.
Yeah, but that's his job.
Let's
and I'm happy about
Let's leave on the high note, because someone said, "Hey, show us more of the new buildings, bigger buildings." there is now a automated farm that looks awesome, and it requires no people, that you can place down even before anyone arrives, and it does only...
Oh, come on, place it. Let's show it.
Oh, come on.
Come on. Give the people something extra.
Where was it? Where was it?
Hey, here it is. Yeah, but it needs to be powered on to see it in its full glory.
Full glory. Also, all of these little tooltips are something new as in quality of life that we've done. Oh, yeah. I remember I'm not in dev mode. I don't have the quick build cheat, so...
Yeah, that's... Well, yeah, we don't have a quick build cheat, but yeah, but the cone is well stocked, so yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
Did I mention I'm not an artist?
Yeah. You did mention it, but yeah. And you can see that it rotates, it has these little lights.
So leaving on a high note.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you a lot for taking the time to spend with us and seeing what is to come with Feeding the Future and 110. We're really excited, and plus it's Gamescom week, so double thanks for devoting the time. We'll keep in touch and we'll publish the new dev diaries, and we'll continue working on other interesting things that we think should go into the game. And we hope that you'll stick around with us and go along with the ride with us. So
yeah, thank you guys, and thank you for playing the game and for being here for us.
See ya.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.